So there's this common misconception that having a medical card or insurance means that you won't have to pay a single cent if you are ever admitted to the hospital. And that's actually not true, like at all. If you don't want to be shocked by a big bill, it's important to know what you don't have to pay for. Here's the thing. Not all medical insurance plans are created equal, and depending on your monthly premium, you may or may not be completely covered. Some tweets, like this one, list down the things that you need to look out for even if you pay a monthly premium. Some plans only cover overnight admissions, some are not completely cashless, others require non-refundable deposits and deductibles, and many don't cover diagnostic tests. So how do you choose a medical card that's right for you, and do you even need one? I got in touch with Hann Liew, certified financial planner and founder of RinggitPlus, to simplify medical cards for us.
It might make sense to go max out on your coverage, but if you're someone earning, say, 2,000-3,000 ringgit a month, that's going to cost you a significant amount of your take-home pay, right? And so for me, it's really about balancing affordability versus what an average person / maybe an above average person actually needs.
Interestingly, there are some things that medical cards provide that most people don't know about. The first thing to ask yourself is, do you even need a medical card? We have a high-quality government-funded national healthcare system that provides treatment at subsidized costs. And to add on, many of us are also insured by our workplaces. But the wait times for some procedures at government hospitals can be a bit long, and maybe you don't want to rely on your workplace for healthcare.
There's no dental, there's no vision, there's a $1,200 deductible.
That's when a medical card can be beneficial. So according to Hann, some major factors to consider when deciding on a medical card are: how much monthly premium are you going to pay? Lowest premium for highest amount of coverage is the way to go. Understanding your plan's annual limits and lifetime limits. So how much are you covered for, and how many times can you claim against your card?
I'd say, if you're a consumer, somewhere between 200,000 to 250 per year covers most major things, right? Unless you're the kind of person that needs a bypass, plus needs cancer treatment, plus has 2 accidents in a year, you're not going to spend more than kind of 250,000 in a given year.
Daily room rates are also important because it tells you what rooms you can afford with your card. Is it a 200 ringgit room? Is it a premium suite? And what kind of room do you really need? Also, check and see if your card allows cashless admission.
Sounds complicated, but it's really quite simple. Cashless admission means you don't need cash or a card when you get admitted. You might have to wait a little bit while the hospital checks that the card is valid, etc. But probably would want to go for something called cashless admission. Otherwise, it gets very expensive for you to have to fork up first. And the last and probably least well-known major thing that you need to worry about is this thing called sustainability. Sustainability in the medical card is basically for a low premium that you pay consistently, how long does this medical card last for before the insurer can no longer afford to give you the coverage? And how long is represented usually in age? It sounds like a bad thing, but actually it's a pretty good thing, which is if you have medical card sustainability till maybe 80 years old, you can confidently say that my insurer is able to cover me for the things that they say they cover me up to 80.
So, do you have your own personal medical insurance, or do you only use your company's medical policy? Comment, let us know.